continue with your conversation. I'm out of it. Do it.
So yeah, no, pretty much. But you got to think, yeah, we've improved, not majorly, but we're making them improvements. The only thing I'm pissed about, fam, is how have we got no money?
That was a bit of a shock. I'm not gonna lie.
And do you know what? Wenger used to pussyfoot around it for the last 4 or 5 seasons. Like, oh no, it's because of this, it's because of that. We have got money. Emery's just outright, yo, we got no peas. Loan players. Like, right now, it's peak for man, isn't it?
Yeah, I hear that, bruv, because like I always said from time, long before I even like wanted Wenger to go, I said there'll be a day when the manager goes and things are the same or worse. Everyone's gonna start looking at the board. It happens at every club.
That's it. And now the questions can be answered because it's not Wenger taking the whole. Wenger, the thing I can respect, I respect Wenger for a lot, but another big respect he used to get me is he used to hold the bullets for our board. Right? Everyone just used to gun for Wenger when we all know it's fucking stingy Stan, fucking bullshit Ivan Gazidis. Like what? We got no peace, but like Gazidis is a break. Like, I'm glad he's gone, but it's poor. The fact that they've come out and said we've got no peace. We can't buy nobody. I'm hoping it's what's the right way to put it? It's a distraction until summer. Because the prices of the tickets, like when I went to go and see Arsenal a few weeks back, I took my little boy. Bro, just to get some lunch and some drinks was like £40-50. I'm thinking, what? And we got no peas to spend. Like, that can't be happening. We need peas. Chelsea just signed Pulisic or whatever his name is and just loaned him back like that.
That's the thing, bro. Like that's the problem that I think even Gazidis had. I'm not even defending him here because he used the word that he's a cheerleader for the club, and for me, he was just literally missing a couple of pom-poms and a miniskirt because that's all he was doing. He was just being a cheerleader for the club and acting like things was all right when they weren't. We pay the most expensive seats in Europe, and we've been doing it now, for 13 years?
Since the move, innit? Since the move to the Emirates.
So, and all they're doing, if you're going to be a cheerleader, like, you're meant to tell the fucking truth. Just say it's a 20-year project. Like, and I know you're going to get a backlash no matter what you say, but people get more frustrated and all the backlash starts happening. You get like Crystal Palace away where we lost 3-0 when everyone's on everyone's case that day, and it was really, really hurtful that night. Things grow because we're not being given the truth. And I think what he's done now, Emery, he's made us understand the truth. When you know the truth, things are a lot easier to deal with. Because we're all going to sit here and go, at least he told us. We know where we stand now. That's the thing. So if you don't sign nobody, you're not sitting there kind of questioning, what's going on with this, what's going on with that? But we've been hoodwinked again. At least the manager's got the balls to go, I'm not Wenger. This club isn't in my blood. Let's be straight. This is business. I can't do no business unless someone wants to lend me something.
That's it. That is it. And the way I'm seeing is, I can't see Emery sticking out the whole 3 years with this bullshit.
Of course not.
He's been lied to. He's taken this job on and he's been lied to outright. He's been told, yo, it's a big project. We got this, we got that, we got this in reserves. And then I'm seeing all this financial fair play bullshit. What? We spent, 40-50 mil over the summer? And they're all like, regulations here. And this is also another thing back to Gazidis. Our wage structure. You man put shit dead players on Jenkinsons.com. Man's on a high wage, not to pay them wages.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even the youngers like Christian Bellic and all things, like, them man are on a nice wage for their age stations. No one's going to sign them. It's like Ozil. To be fair, I personally think we should cash in on him. But no one, unless he's coming from China, is going to pay that 350 plus.
You're so right about that, man. You're so right. And I think that's personally holding us back. And I'm going to be very straightforward about it, yeah. I'm getting a little bit sick and tired of when a player's going to leave our club, people are acting like it's a family member who's not going to talk to them no more, right? Aaron Ramsey's been there 11 years, and for me, we ain't going to talk about him in the likes of Dennis Bergkamp and Thierry, who was there for, touching them kind of times, yeah? He was a good player for us, but we do lack things in the midfield because he can't run. And I like him as a footballer. He's talented. Ozil, I'm going to get to my point in a minute. Ozil for me, is completely replaceable. And I said it about Marco Reus as an example. If you put Reus in instead of Ozil, no one's going to miss Ozil. The fact of the matter is, we do need to change the way that we play. That's the point I need to make. We are looking at players like Denis Suarez for a reason. Because he knows, Emery knows, I want certain players in my team. He had Rakitic at Seville.
Yeah.
He wants Rakitic. How hard does that guy work? With the talent that he... That's why Barca took him on. It always take on a hard-working player who's got the ability. So, we need to make sure that we can do the bits and pieces to get us going in that direction. If we need to clear the players out, we need to clear the players out. The unfortunate thing is, we can't sell them. Because if we could have sold Ramsey and Ozil in January, there's money. Basically, we're in a situation where we have to sell to buy.
That's it. But you got to think about it, yeah? If they had used their sense, and, bro, we could have said to Juventus that you can have Aaron Ramsey now, yeah? All right, we're not getting big P's for the players that we're supposed to. The season, summer just gone proves that. Perez, 3 million, that one, 9 million, and this one, 5, like, all shit money. So, I mean, you could have got quick 20, 25 M's for Aaron Ramsey. Quick 25 mil quickly. Bro, we could have just said, right, do you know what? Barca, hold 20 for Suarez. Give us Suarez now. So we've still got a little 5 mil to go and get Reece Oxford.
Easy,
Go and get Reece Oxford. He is a beast. He's not been given the opportunity at West Ham. Bring him in. I can see Reece Oxford being successful like Rob Holding, and that's me being deadly honest.
Well, why not?
Without foul, like Rob Holding's been a big miss, and I think someone like Reece Oxford coming in, like that 25 mil we could have got for Ramsey, that would have been Suarez and an Oxford, and then come out and say, right, you know what, we've only got 80, 90 mil to spend in the summer. I can't, because you're already looking at strengthening certain positions like you did in the summer with Torreira, Lichtensteiner. Like, show us that you're improving the squad in the positions we need, and we'll start. I'm not talking about the manager, I'm talking about the board and everything like that. Start showing us that you're willing to fund our manager and show the fans what they want. Because you're not showing the fans what they want. The fans are getting pissed off, and sooner or later it's going to be banners and all of that shit again.
Yeah, for real. We obviously we need transparency, but we need to know that our manager's being respected for what he wants. Because I feel, and I don't know how you feel, so you can tell me. As a fan, I looked at that and went, I don't think he's happy.
No.
So if he's not happy, they need to make him happy very quickly. Because let's not get it twisted, yeah. A good transfer budget now is £200 million.
Easily.
Because if you look at Fulham, for example, they spent £100 million in summer, but they bought quite a few players. If you have £100 million budget and you want to revamp your squad, you're buying a lot of £10 million players. Back in the day, it would have cost you 350 grand. It's just because the ballpark's changed. So if you're going to spend £100 million, you're going to get 2-class players. And if you're going to then spend any more money to get utility players or whatever else it is, you're going to have to go young, or you sell to buy. And that's the situation that we're in. I'm glad. I'm going to back Emery on this and say I'm glad I know what's going on.
That's bro. Do you know what? Yeah, when I got home yesterday and I read that on Sky Sports, I actually sat back and I thought to myself, finally, we've not got a pussy hole in the back room or the board and all. We've actually got someone that's going to come out and tell the fans, I'm being told this, I'm being told that. It's not running how it's supposed to be running. The only good thing that I've seen since the summer is the fact of Rail and Sven Mislintat doing what they're doing and bringing out these little gems that they're doing. And the fact that you can see Emery's trying to flip the whole squad around. He's giving everyone an opportunity. I've seen players play this season that I haven't seen play for 2-3 years. He has given everybody and anybody a chance. Now, this summer, I can see the ball turning around and saying to Emery, do you know what? You've got to clear to get funds. And even then, we're going to be able to send in, like Lucas Perez, 3 million from West Ham just because of his wage. That's ridiculous. And we signed him, what, 20 mil to see?
20 million quid.
It's bullshit, man. It is bullshit, bruv. But the only way is up, I reckon. It's got to be. The only way is up. We're being told the truth.
Yeah.
Now, if we can put pressure on the board, now we've been told the truth, we put pressure on the board, as the conversation me and you was having the other week. The pressure on the board, look what happened with Wenger.
There you go.
You put more and more pressure on the board, more and more pressure. Kroenke's going to have no choice but to set up sooner or later. You keep that pressure on, it brings results. It does bring results.
That's right.
Being shown before. Look at that, the Chelsea, when they was getting picked off and fed up with Mourinho in the results. Right, we won him out. Gone.
Yeah.
Get him at Man United. Gone. Even managers like for Crystal Palace and things like that have come in and like we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. 2 seasons. No, this manager's like, get him out. You put pressure on the board and you put pressure onto the team, like you said. Crystal Palace, that 3-0 defeat. When we was all seeing you're not fit to wear the shirt. And you can see it hurt players like Bellerin.
Yeah, massively.
It hurt players like us. You can see it proper hit them hard. Why have we got to resort back to that again? Why? We shouldn't have to be turning on our players for the ball to stand up and realise, we're fucking up. We're making big mistakes here right now. And it's not happening. We're turning on the ball straight away. We're not now singing at the players. We're not singing at the manager. We're gunning for the ball. Which is what is needed to be done. And it's needed to be done for a long time. Because when I'm seeing my man's been here for over a decade and has spent 0 pence out of his own pocket. And then I got people saying to me he's not allowed to do Replaceable. Well, hold on a second. God rest his soul. That's the City's owner. Didn't he come in and pump him 200, 300 of his own money into the club? That's just one brilliant example I can use. Vichai come in and he spent 250 to 300 million. Said, right, we're going to revamp the training ground. We're going to revamp the stadium. We're going to do this. And I'm going to give you 80 mil for players. We're going to go get Kasper Schmeichel. We're going to go get Vardy. All right, they're only paying little monies, but it's covering transfer costs. It's covering wages, and they know it can be paid. Our owner's worth 7 billion, and we have 0 pence to spend. It don't make sense. It really, really don't make sense.
Yeah, I personally find it quite disgusting, but I do feel that at the same time we're starting to, like you're saying, we're going to start uniting against the thing that caused this problem in the first place.
That's it.
And then once we start doing that, I think progress will be made because it's going to be forced to be made.
That's it. It's going to have. Well, it's been proved with Wenger, and unfortunately, it seems to be that it's us fans that have to force and pressure these people to make the right decisions, and it shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't. We should be expecting Emery to come out and say, right, you know what? I've only got 40 mil to spend in January. All right, calm. Go get who you can that will improve the squad in the James. Go get the Dennis Suarez's. Who's that? Is it Benicia or something that we've been linked with as well? That we need the money. It's just ridiculous, and how we're seeing this club go is not a good look right now.
Yeah, right now. I mean, I think eventually the stadium will be self-sustainable, and obviously we can rely on, just the gates money. But we're probably looking at another 7 years for that. And the thing is, we have been spoiled. Take about 15 years, we were spoiled, and then we needed to appreciate that. 3 FA Cup wins out of 4. It's not the worst return in the world. We've only been at that Champions League for 2 years, only 3 points off the 4th place now. So I'm just hoping that by the grace of God and the grace of his own talent, that Unai Emery can kind of do what Mitch Pochettino's doing at Spurs and say, I'm going to do the best with what I have and just keep my team there. And when the funds do start coming through, that's when I can explode, and that's when I can make big changes. That's when I can challenge the big boys. Because he managed to always win the Europa League, even though, Barca and Atletico and Real winning La Liga. So I'm hoping that his talent on its own, because that's the difference between Wenger, the tactical stuff. He works on his tactical stuff. He's not getting it right every time. But I feel that his talent alone will push us in the right direction, which I think takes me to tomorrow. What you said about Rob Holding's so right. I remember seeing him against Watford up close in the 3-0 win last March. He's a talker. And a lot of players are very quiet these days because they live their life on their phones or wherever, yeah? He's actually an old school talker. And you're going to listen more to a talker nowadays than ever when you're on the pitch with him, because there's not got too many of them around. We've lost that organisation. We've lost that physicality. We've lost that bravery. And I think when you're going to Upton Park tomorrow, I think it might show up. Don't get me wrong, I think Socrates is a good player. I think Socrates and Holding, the sum of the parts is greater than one.
That partnership, that Socrates and Holding partnership, we are missing. And then when Bellerin got injured, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. And personally, I'm not the manager. I'm not no professional manager. I haven't got the qualifications. But isn't it not hard to see that Carl Jenkinson is better in that right back position than Lichtsteiner.